Top of the AM to you, EPICLYON. Token on some Piggy. I got the rest all ground up, but I don't know. Want to recap. I haven't been on for a few days. Let me give you a little quickie. I like this bud, man. This stuff has like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like purple and blue and all kind of colors in it. I figured that out from just when I was rolling up a blunt. I looked at it. I don't know. I don't never really look at my weed when I roll it. I just smoked it. But I've been like kind of checking out on my stuff lately, and I don't think you can see it. Nah, but it's got like purple and blue and of course green, but like it's got like violet and all kinds of like pink colors. Like it's just colorful. I didn't know Piggy weed could be so colorful, and it smells delicious. But today's video is just a little recap and talk about what's going on today. Today is my girlfriend's birthday, my goddess's birthday. So I don't know what we have planned, what we're gonna do. She's at work right now, so when she gets off, probably gonna go to the mountains or something and go check out the snow and go out to eat and do a little special stuff for her. Try to make it a good day. You know, everybody wants to have a good birthday, so since she's my goddess, I gotta do what I can to make sure that it's the best day for her. Today's session, we're going to recapping on this week. I made a doctor's appointment with my primary because the pain in my back is just, it's too strong. I don't know. I'm not walking any better. I'm getting more and more into this chair. Like the more I try to walk, the more I fuck my body up. I don't know why. I don't even understand how this happened in the first place, but it's okay, you know. Everything happens for a reason, good or bad. Getting back into teaching my classes now that I'm feeling a lot better and doing a lot better on my meds. I'm able to focus more and everything like that. Excuse the scratchy voice, by the way. So I've been teaching my classes again. Actually, I've been teaching them even though I've been sick and stuff. My girl's been keeping up on things for me. Today in class, we're gonna be making dream boards or vision boards and little collage photos to post on your screen, your computer screen, so that every time you go to your computer, and dream journals too. Every time you go to your computer or you look at your look onto your wall or you open up your journal, you have everything that you want now in your present and in your future. So you'll be looking at your goals every day and being able to see what you experience throughout the day. On New Year's, what I had my students do was create lists. Lists of what you do want, a list of what you do want in your life, a list of what you don't want or don't like that's in your life right now. or you don't want in your life, and a list of things that you do like about yourself, and a list of things that you would like changed or you don't like or you don't want to have anymore about like within yourself. You'd like to get release. And what I had them do was before the clock struck 12, I told them to take the lists, first starting with your bad list, burn it on a specific corner from the bottom. And as the paper burnt, imagine everything that you wrote on that letter that you didn't like or didn't want releasing from yourself and your life and your body and your spirit, releasing that energy away from you, letting it go, pushing it away. And once they finished releasing all their negative, like letting it go and imagining it become forming a neutral energy and recycling itself into a positive energy, I had them light their positives on lists aflame, and from the opposite side. And instead of imagining it leaving, imagine all of that happening and coming in within you, coming to you, all that positive energy drawing into you. So when my students had done this exercise, the next day, which was New Year's Day, I should have posted this a while ago, but I was too out of it. New Year's Day, my students were blowing my Facebook up, telling me how everything that they had put on their list was coming true. All the good things that they put on their list was coming true, and all that they could feel all the stuff that was bad that they had releasing. So day by day, every day, something new would happen. Something that they wanted on that good list would happen. So it was today. Today is the 11th. Today is the 11th day of the year, the new year. And every day they've experienced a new situation, a new positive situation. So it worked. I'm going to be posting a live hangout of class today, since if we're able to get everyone in class. I don't do the live hangouts unless everyone in class is able to attend. And I don't really post live hangouts of my classes because everything that we talk about and do in class is private. If you're not a part of the class, I feel like nobody should know your business. If you're not a part of the group, then you're not going to know what's within the group, aside from stuff like this that I decide to speak on. And it's only things that I'm able to share with everyone, like whatever we're learning, even kids can learn. Like even what I'm teaching in class, you can teach to your kids. I have students in my class that have children, and their children are doing the exercises with us, and it's helping them too, and helping them connect with their kids even better. So I feel like I'm doing my service, my duty to life, like what I was put here for, which is helping other people and teaching them what I learned, the good of what I learned, and everything that I'm doing and learning now, and how to put that into action, because there's no better way to learn than by doing. And if something isn't working, don't wreck your brain trying to keep doing the same way. If it's not working the way you're doing it, then most likely you need to learn another way. You need to try something different. That's life's way of saying, hey, you know what? We've done this over and over and over. Obviously, it's not going to work. Let's do something different. So the universe is going to push you towards something that's going to work for you. And it's up to you to take it. If you don't, the universe can't force you. You are a God. You are of God. So God has no right or wrong. God has choice of their own. Whatever you choose is your right. And it's your wrong as well. So the universe is going to just try to urge you to do what is right for you, and put you in the positions where things are right for you and where you can go on to your path that you're supposed to be walking. But it's if you do not choose those options that life gives to you, then you're going to go the opposite road and wonder why all these things are happening to you. That's why. Because you're doing the opposite of what life is giving to you, what the universe is trying to show you and tell you, and what you're asking for. Everything that's in your life is something that you asked for, whether you know it or not. Even those bad things. I had to learn that everything that was bad in my life, I asked for. Why? Because I wanted to be the person that I am. And the only way that I could be the person that I am today was by going through every situation that I had ever gone through in my life, in my past, present, and future. So, for me to be a better me, I had to go through these trials or whatever I went through, which, if you continue following, you'll see the story. Yeah. So everything in your life is things that you're supposed to go through in order to make you a stronger you. Don't take the bad things in your life as things that, why me, why me, why? Ask yourself. Ask. Instead of sitting there asking the universe or God, why me? Ask yourself, why me? Why am I asking this to happen to me? What is it that I need to learn? What is it that I want in my life that I need to go through this in order to get there? And it'll all make sense. For a minute, you might be like doubting or whatever, and that's okay. That's the duality of you, and that's fine. Not all of us are born into this world knowing exactly what and who we are. That's why we go through these little things to teach us who we are. And that's a part of what I'm teaching in our classes, in the classes that we're doing. So if you would like help with this, this path that you're going on, and you need help seeing these options that the universe is giving to you, you don't realize them, and you want help noticing them, maybe you should get into class. Class is awesome. These classes are life-changing, and I'm not saying it just because I'm the teacher. I'm not only the teacher, I'm a student as well. I learn from my students, and my students learn from me. Where it's not about who's the teacher and who's the student. Everyone is a student. Everyone in class, including myself, is a student. We all learn from each other, and that's what the main thing that I feel like is taught in class or learned in class. That's what I hear all my students like relaying every time. Like, I learned so much. I learned more in a day just in class than I learned in a lifetime of schooling or in a lifetime of going through this and that. You just made my life make so much more sense just by what we're learning in class. And by watching people learn these things about themselves, it also teaches me things about myself, stuff that I probably didn't catch on to until I started doing these classes. It took for me to do these classes for me to learn a lot about myself as well, that I didn't realize I knew. So in the process of trying to teach others about themselves, I'm also teaching myself about me too. So if you'd like to get into class or learn about class, or even just see what we're doing, follow my YouTube, follow my Facebook, follow my blog, or even hit up a couple of the students. Like if you follow my Facebook, you'll see my students on my Facebook all day. I haven't been active on my Facebook for like probably almost a month or two, and so I'm getting my how Facebook has an algorithm where if you don't use your stuff, not everybody sees your stuff. So I'm getting everything back since I've been in the hospital. But yeah, just follow my Facebook, follow my YouTube, or the fan page that I just recently opened. The fan page has a lot of stuff that we're doing, or the Lyons of Lite page. The best page to probably follow would be the Lyons of Lite. incorporated page. It tells you everything that we do, everything to the T. It just doesn't give. I don't have anything that gives you direct eyes on, like, see what we're doing in class, because of, like I said, everything we do in class, because of what I teach is private, because you're opening up yourself in class. You're opening, you're connecting with your inner self, so you have to release a lot of your inner self, the old you, and a lot of stuff that people talk about in class is private. I have a confidentiality rule. What happens in this group stays in this group, and if you take it outside of this group, you become expelled. That's the best way I can say it. That's the best way I can put it. Politely. You are expelled from class, deleted out of all the groups, and not able to share or learn anything else, because you're telling other people's stuff. You're telling other people's lives, and that's not for you to do. It's not up to you to let out whatever people are saying, whatever people are talking about. That's for them to choose. If they want the world to know what they're doing, they'll be okay with telling it themselves. I give everyone the option to release on their own. I don't say anything bad about any student, or put any negative light on anything. And I feel like that's negative light. Sharing other people's stories without their consent or without them doing it themselves is negative light or negative energy, and I don't condone that, so I don't do that or allow it. I'm very protective of my students and their confidentiality, kind of like take it as like a therapist consent thing, like where they're not able to speak of anything that you talk about within the therapy sessions. Same deal. But that's today's video. I gotta cut this short. I gotta get things situated as best as I can for my girl before she gets off, and finish what I was doing. Just wanted to give an update and let you in on a little bit of what we do and what I've been doing and what everyone else is doing the best way that I'm able to. So, have a good day. Love, light, and energy. I'm out.